Now let's go but determine that I'm stream starting. Or at least I'm starting my own shit. Thistlin. These are all these sailors that survived.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind
And that's
our
why you
pain.
get Frank.
Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Oh, that was all nice.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
She can
Shion
wait.
must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going. What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a
Thank you very much
starship.
for the follow.
I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside? That's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
course. I should be careful about saying those words. I'll summon my fan base out of nowhere.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight
Because I thought he
this
says
thing.
better.
What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
But where is she?
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Man, that reveal's still kind of something, though. 300 years old. Not even a day over whatever age he is.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
It's good for anger management, I think.
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Bumbling fighter extraordinaire.
Look sharp, people.
But
If we don't act
where?
fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to
Am I going to... Tweh. Oh no.
hurry.
Tour. Why'd I do that?
friend,
Oh.
Zoodle?
Bird. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's also a big one.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Google policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Rip and tear.
Demon Fang!
Perish.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Demon Fang!
Drag it down. Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest! Demon Fang!
I'm not far enough! Talon
Take
Hurricane!
this.
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
My piston!
One more!
No, blind.
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Law.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Good way
Guess
to look
I've
at
got
it.
a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Something doesn't seem right though.
you know, this Olim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore.
Oh.
Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again.
Hello,
I'll
new.
protect those bonds with everything I have.
How's it going?
That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Wherever she
course.
is.
First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana.
I mean, we still have like one more lord to
Everyone.
deal with, I think.
Will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Handy enough. Oh, hi,
Sounds like a
Maddie.
plan.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Please take a seat, get comfy, and enjoy the watch.
We don't know what lies ahead.
Oh, that's
we
a
should
quest.
prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
So we gotta beat up a bunch of Zoogles.
Great job.
Seems reasonable enough. No. I mean, ultimately, I probably won't even bother with some of these quests.
Small fry, who's the apex predator of these waters? Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Tithlim.
Thistleim was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
Yeah, that's a
I
little bit
suppose
scary,
that makes sense.
ultimately.
So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zoogles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Oh,
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
so many story segments.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone.
That is some heavy topic.
It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Good.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey,
It's always good to have a good reason to keep
thanks,
looking.
Kisara.
No, I assume. Find a way to Pelagian. I'm stuck here. Good to know. I guess we move forward then, just to keep it going. Pigeon. No, not pigeon. Owl. Where? Oh. There you are. Star haircut.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
If I could, I would.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
I'm not doing fishing.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
I'll do my best.
Take this!
Demon
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Demon Fang! Not a chance! Lunar Rondo! Too fast!
I'll trip it up.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my power growing!
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel
Surprised
my
Hoodle
energy
isn't being like
drained away just by walking.
the insects.
All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
Over there.
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
No.
What's this thing?
It's on!
Here I come!
This
Demon
one's
Fang!
mine!
Dance in the wind! Ready!
In a bind?
This one's
They
mine!
run you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Eat dirt!
Do it! Eat more! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Watch this!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Totally!
All yours, Kisara!
Ooh, that's cool.
Let's refrain from losing.
Giant ass crystal sword. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
There it is. That's our target.
Gotta break through! Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Through escape!
This one's
Swallow Dance!
going in!
Demon Fang!
Ready in the ring!
On guard!
In here!
Easy snaring to me. What I can get!
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon
Make it
Fang!
right!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Demon Fang!
Dragon Shell!
Sweet God.
Prepare to be
I'm
healed!
going in.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Just doing this to save myself some time of walking.
I think Huro senses
Yeah, I know there's an owl around here somewhere. I can find
an
that later.
owl around here.
Wait, you. Ah, I'll take it because I'll probably get money off of it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim,
Well, that was certainly a side quest.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Rice. This path goes the same way. That's a place I can get some salt, but there's also a place down there too. I'm almost sure this is like a straight up dead end here because you could go up the very top.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho!
I didn't think I could walk on this.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
I mean, I should probably go over there and grab it just in the off chance it's gonna be a quick travel spot. Ultimately, it's a good idea. Of course, it'd be a
What's
cutscene.
up? Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
Can't help her
All
if
the
you're
more
injured.
reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
She's referencing the previous
A
moment.
little bit.
What do you...
Oh. Why did I get another cutscene? Oh, it just forces me into the rest
So
and to
Alphen,
talk.
300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
A lot of memes.
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this
Memes?
Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, She would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Possibly, yeah.
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Yes, he doesn't
Well,
know.
if you're
but
absolutely certain that it
you
couldn't
can
have
at
been
least
Naori,
think about it.
then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope
Moment of
she
growth.
was okay.
I get why you're concerned, but if you don't rest...
Yes, we will cook. EXP boost. Sure.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Oh, right. I was supposed to make actual, like, chicken, food, everything. Oh, shit. Uh-huh.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Sorry, it's just
Astral
that I'm
energy?
imagining casting
on,
like a
are
fire
you
spell,
saying
but
you
going,
can
fuck
talk
you,
to
fuck you, fuck you,
astral
fuck you, fuck you,
energy?
fire!
Not exactly. But if I put
Oh my
emotion
God.
into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Pretty sure she just zapped a lot of people in the world.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Oh, how unusual
Cut it
for you to
out.
think.
I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Typically, that is
Terms. You
what
mean
ends
like
up happening.
Alvin with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
There's checked weapons. Ooh. This is different. This is new. This is not new. Oh. Magical fine? Where did I get that from? No, I will hold off. Pretty just because once I equip this, there'll be no reason to equipping this, so. Radiant Light, already have that. That's a new one altogether. I still haven't gotten an Infernal Fang, and I don't know where to get that from. Winged Gauntlets. Wait. If I create another one, no, that would be wrong to do. This is fine. Yes. Manage the ranch. The ranch has been expanded. Okay. Sheep. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, no, it is sheep. Oh, I did chicken twice. Oops. I don't think there's going to be any new accessories because it requires new gear in general. Yeah. Looks I was right. Realistically, I'd be working with what I have already. I'll just run with it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Yeah, no, I'm not going here. I'm going back the other way in order to see if there's also a quick travel point that I've been able to unlock. I'm pretty sure the quick travel point's here. So, let's see how this goes.
Get a look at this view.
No.
Don't get so drawn into it you fall over now.
I'm mostly just trying to avoid fighting as much stuff as possible. Icicle Fang, so I just got one, so I think I might be able to get some newer gear. Maybe I would drop that. Probably because I'm avoiding all these enemies. if I keep going this way, it should lead me to a dead end, I think. Shit.
It's on! You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Glimmer Dragon!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
Tiger Blade! Strike!
I'll end
Wind
you!
astral energy!
It's on! Destruction! Demon Fang!
Make it ready!
Frozen.
Hammer! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Ow.
Luna Rondo!
Make it ready! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Make it ready!
Punch it.
See what I can do?
Frozen.
Hammer!
I definitely think the game just unironically shoved Law in there and squished him. Oh, I know, I just missed this area. Okay. So it was fully on me then. If I had a gun left here. Slightly bigger enemies, I can make a wiggle around them.
We should be able to cook here.
Got a fast travel point. Presumably this will go on to the next location for whatever reason, otherwise why the hell is this here? Astral crystals. This seems like a place I have to dive in under for. Oops. But now that I've got that, I can use that later.
You guys want to rest here?
No. We keep going towards the capital. Let's see how suppressed it is. Oh, this is the mountain path, is it?
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
There's a way to get yourself stuck.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwo suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria.
Oh, good. Maybe you won't be doing, but you're
I guess
running
I'm through
anymore.
making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Yeah, I think that's just straight up
Really?
him.
In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
No. Well, sure, I guess.
Ow! Take this!
Get behind me!
Demon Fang! Swallow dance!
Denied!
Ow, 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 ow.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! It's over! Demon Fang!
Wait, what will Alphins
You picked the wrong
and who else one real quick now?
Now! Demons descend!
Maybe it won't give me her.
Now! Luna Rondo!
Here I come!
This should make for some good whip.
Why did I open this up again? What was was I doing?
Been crafting material. Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
I still claim to heal you, dumbass.
Go no further! Going in! Lightning raging cascade! Tiger blade!
I'll smash you!
Fred! Dance in the wind! Going in!
You're mine!
Lightning blade!
Demon Blade!
I can do this all! This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Kisara, frozen!
No? I haven't played get Kasara. That's not very long.
Nicely done! I'll
Oh.
take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! I gave that
well, way to
one
fight, Ender.
everything I had.
Look at they have ladders here conveniently.
Out of my way!
Oh, piercing roar.
I'm like bait for that.
Don't mind if I do. If it hurts, just bash it out again.
This!
Tiger blade! Glad you have your uses.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll show
Demon's Descent!
flashing
Maybe I should just keep choosing Alpha instead of the other team.
That's my cue.
armor won't save you!
Shut him down! Demon Fang!
Look sharp!
I think I keep choosing Ball and Rolling.
Now! Now escape! Demon Fang!
Crescent moon! Tiger blade!
Take this!
Ah!
Demon Fang!
Tiger blade!
Look sharp!
I'm gonna keep choosing Ball, definitely.
Lightning tiger blade!
Onward and upward.
Got Ball took a beating. Pepper. Sure, let's check the map real quick. That's a dead end, but there's a way forward, so I'm gonna go to the dead end to clear it out. Slow, methodical, and this is how you end up with more loot than you know what to do with.
It's on!
This one's all mine!
You got company.
Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
I'm on it! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging cascade.
Demon Fang!
I'll smash you! Piercing
You're
roar!
mine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Not a chance!
Go away!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Look sharp!
Not what I wanted to do, but it works.
That training's paying off! Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Eat dirt.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Frosty Vambrace. Gold gel. Something we can do later. Pineapple gel. This is a dead end. I'm going away. Good. I can't mine it. Oh, I can't die though. Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
An opponent like this should be easy! Demon Fang!
I got you!
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Denied! You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
Not in your dreams.
I'll smash you!
I'll finish you here and now! Make your break! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
They just hit each other really hard.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Eat dirt!
Eat dirt.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
That's a lot of money. These are flyers. Oh shit, we don't really have much of a way to deal with them, do we?
What is this? Hey, you okay?
I'm frozen.
Still do this!
Help. Help.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Not on my watch.
Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
I'll do
What?
my best.
I can carve through armor.
You're mine!
Look sharp.
You're finished!
Lightning
Demon
bolt!
Fang online! Demon Fang!
Bet
Eat
that
dirt!
shell's hiding something tasty.
Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! I'm surrounded! You're on! Prepare to make it roll! Look sharp!
It's constantly locked. I just heard Rumble say blah 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 magic. So quite literally, I have got a feeling she is able to do that. She doesn't have to incant anything. You could just say magic.
Right, here goes! You're mine! Eat dirt! Take this! Come and face me! Demon Fang! You're mine! It's almost too strong! Demon Fang! Be my guest!
Tiger blade.
You're mine! It's right!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Demon Fang!
What's she about to do?
Demon Fang! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My turn!
I'll take you all on. Ha!
Oh,
Flare the Molotov.
that did nothing. Oh, maybe I dealt with an enemy that I wasn't aware of, but still.
Lightning tiger blade!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
We might. We don't have a healer.
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Did that in the wrong order.
They may look cute and stuff.
I shall. Oh my god, I'm not out. IP.
It's over! No further! Demon Fang!
This one's mine.
When did I get so far?
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I'm actually doing great today.
Demon Fang!
I had me a pasta bake that was really curry heavy and made me sweat like nothing normal. And so I was really happy with it because I wanted to make it spicier. Downside, I was sweating like a demon. Not the funnest thing. But overall, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Will be a delicious
Faring well?
Armor won't save you.
Going in.
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Going in. Eagle fly.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
You wanna play? Then come at me.
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Now I'm in the groove.
It's over!
We got the advantage.
Good! Just have to make sure we keep it. Don't worry, because Raw's hot. Eat dirt! Watch this!
Tiger
Demon
Blade!
Fang!
Well, the upside is I'm
Law, I'll stop your
hitting
weapon.
really hard.
Stop your watch and done.
Let's keep up with this.
I'm on it.
Make it right. I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
I'm really down some with 2 HP in a dream now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Okay.
Still got a ways to
Yeah,
go.
sweating in the heat is good. Though, afterwards I had to find myself really aggressively. I'm much more one to enjoy a cooler life. That makes no sense. Oh, you raided me. I didn't see that. Thank you for the raid. For the raiders, if you don't know me, the name is Arthfell. Obviously, I just had the little discussion there about me not liking the heat. That's one trait to know about. I am a amateur artist, video editor, and streamer. I tend to stream on the off time whenever I'm doing things. Sometimes I'm considering at least streaming art. Haven't really done it recently though. But past that, please take a seat, enjoy yourselves, and may you enjoy the gameplay of Tales of Arise. I mean, I am currently halfway through the game, give or take, and I have been quite a bit in. If you are so wanting to play it, I'd encourage you to either mute the tab or I went the wrong way.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even
And,
halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway?
Oh, what else? If you want to avoid spoilers, mute the tab and thank you for the lurk at least. And thank you, Atelli, for raiding me today. I didn't even notice that. My mistake. I guess maybe I was during a cutscene or fighting or something.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I will bear with me as I hydrate.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Thankfully, I can do this with one hand. Downside, I've missed certain inputs.
Now you see what I can do.
Far enough. This one's mine.
I'll finish this right now. Demons descend. Flashing Fang.
Way to go!
I really should maybe just come with a cheap version of the hydrate command.
Demon Fang!
Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Something like that. It's an idea at least. Okay, how many more demon fangs do I have to do?
Good.
I now vaguely remember what I was supposed to do. Another 800. What's the benefit of doing maxing this out
My
though?
training is paying off.
Hang on, let me double check one thing. Yeah, I've cleared this area so I can go up. Actually, yeah, I realized how surprisingly dehydrated I was whenever I took a sip. Well, that's different. I should have new stuff I could work with. Yes. This is a different sword altogether. What? No, it's not. It's a variation of the crude sword, I think. Yeah, it's a variation of the crude sword. It's like a more refined version of it. Infused statue fragment. Unique. I still don't know where I can get Inferno Fangs from. It's kind of preventing me from doing the usual way of doing stuff. And that's a refined wing gauntlets, so that's the supreme version. Oh, I've got a flashbang shield. Better pull. Oh, right. I could buy armor, can't I? Yes. Surprisingly. All the stuff that I've got is significantly better than what I have currently. Oh, wait, did I go to the ranch? No, I didn't. Chickens. We'll do cows, yes. We'll do a set of pigs, too.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alright, just to be lastly sure, go through the equipment again and just make sure I'm using the best attack fire items. Yeah, looks good so far. Ah, you had a better cape. That I didn't equip him, like a goober.
What is this place?
A plateau.
Careful. We've got company.
Why is it stinky? Or
Doesn't
grown
look
chicken.
like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
No, I believe it's called gravity.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Tiger Blade!
Aim for the
If I keep just hitting it with Demon Fang, it's going to eventually crumble eventually. Sub-Zero Confinement.
try harder.
This one's mine.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
That's a beam attack.
Come to an end.
Such tremendous power.
Don't
Ow.
face it head on.
Dragon Shell!
Oh no, I shouldn't have used that ability. Should have waited.
Leave the charges for me.
Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Demon Fang!
I'm jumping in spin.
Sealed.
Demon Fang!
You all touched away.
Watch it! Take this!
Lightning
Demon
orb.
Fang!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Demon Fang!
Not a charge. It was a charge? No, I think we just put the crystal on it.
Don't let up. Not in your dreams.
Dragon Shell! I'm on a roll, man!
Come on, keep hitting with Demon Fangs. Maybe we see what happens when we max it out.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Take this! First strike! Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade. Thunder Blade. Going in.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, come on, I was trying to roll.
Demon Fang!
Let's pop a real quick item. Do Peach Shell on myself.
Take this! You're finished! Try harder!
Because it ends up doing a claw attack afterwards.
Try harder! Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you!
Ow, I didn't know it did that.
I'm falling behind.
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is.
Don't mind if I do.
Demon Fang!
It looks like we made a
Eat
mess.
dirt!
This one's mine.
Stop.
Rusty nail.
Demon Fang!
Ah, stop.
Hand dance in the wind.
Here we go
On the
again!
field.
Tiger Blade. Denied.
Lightning to death. Thunder
In a
Blade.
bind?
It looks like you got this one covered.
This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
Puddle.
Doo-doo-doo, this hurts. Fuck it. Thousands is more appropriate.
Demon Fang! Blow away!
That frickin' does it!
Going in! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger!
Lightning beats flying. Sorry, is it electric? It's electric.
With
That was my
fauna like
ankle.
that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
Hopefully.
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going.
Sounds like Alphen's accepting the situation, slowly but surely. Treacherous waterfall.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm
Mood.
too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
Free dinner.
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging
Is that
him
his
to
sense of
do.
humor?
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
No, it's called
Wouldn't
gravity.
it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Oodle, where's your secret? How do you fly?
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Makes you kind of wonder, like, places that are based on or are near cliff faces. Would you have to carve out a lot of the mountain in order to get over it or through it? Nope, that's not the one I wanted.
Don't mind if I do.
Was that enough? Maybe.
Look sharp!
Lightning. Also beats water, I guess.
Training's paying off.
No, I want to be on the ground so I can spam the hell out of Demon Fang.
You picked the wrong fight.
Now!
Look sharp!
I think the fight's over.
Tiger Blade!
No, it's not. Hit the ground, hit the ground, hit the ground.
Eat this! Demon Fang! Do it! All yours, Kisara.
Oh,
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
a healing pebble, you say? Will that give me an accessory that'll passively heal myself? Because if so, I might have a build for Alphen that I can do.
We're so high up. Hey!
Fuck.
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
I didn't want to jump off, I slipped. In a very literal sense of it. Alden. Where the hell is this ladder going?
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a
Insert the Metal Gear
considerable
3
height.
OST with Snake
It's
Eater.
only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Grimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We're going for a bit.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Oh,
Already? You kids need to train more.
It's on.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that I slid off the edge. We need to steal. Nope, that went through.
Demon Fang!
Like moths to the flame.
Demon Fang!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Punch it.
Won't save you.
Oh, that was a kick. Shield it?
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well,
In a
someone's
bind.
feeling lively.
Demon Fang!
I'll end you.
Roll. There. Hit. Hit.
It's
Come
over!
on, finish it off. There we go. Got that thing would not die.
There's always room for improvement.
So many ladders.
Out of my way!
Take this! It's over! Demon Fang! It's on! Eat dirt!
I missed.
Take this!
I'll show you how useful I can be. Tiger Armor won't save you.
Demon
Make it
Fang!
way! Hikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. And done.
Now!
Let's keep up the pace.
Mirage!
Okay, back to Demon Fangs.
Make it way! Hikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. Thanks for the cover, Kisara.
You weren't too shabby yourself.
I sense a strange power from this.
I've forgotten where the artifacts are. Find it. Dawn and Katsu. I think that's a reference. This place must be extremely humid. Land of Not, Ganath Horos.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
Knees can
That's
sing.
it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
Brute force.
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by
To
what he
tickle her.
said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
Hey, what?
Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh shit, wait, I have a reason to go back to that guy. Hold on. The merchant. He might allow me to build a healing or passive HP
I
regen
think the animals
type
back at
of
the
thing.
ranch should be all grown up by now.
Who gives a fuck about the animals at the ranch? Paralysis, water, earth, light, max HP, penetration, heal 5 HP upon defeating an enemy. And then that's a stagger crystal, which actually kind of has useful. The healing pebble. Damn, there's nothing else actually good in that. See, if I could get extra HP healing on enemy defeat, I'd do it. It would actually be kind of good.
Guess I misread the landing.
That's fine, you'll survive.
Take this!
Hit the card.
Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Denied!
First strike! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Light
Not a chance!
Not on my watch!
Demon Fang! Can't get out of this.
I'm
May a
going!
thousand gales
Oh, there we go. Okay, how many more do I have to get in that? We'll hold
Wish
off
they
for
were
now.
all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
You're getting too strong. It's like, good. That's the way we like it.
I'll do my best!
Demon Fang!
Piercing rock!
This one's all mine! Demon Fang!
Lethal shot!
Thunder blade!
Dazzling spin! Tiger
Demon
blade!
Fang!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it
Demon
open!
Fang! Be my guest! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! In an instant!
Will I get all three of them, or just one?
My turn! Luna Rondo! Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Tiger blade!
Not a chance! Demon Fang!
Everyone hanging in there?
Is that the right way or the wrong way? It's a right-ish way. This is probably the intended way. I think there's still like 1 to 2 cores still left after this, though. Jumping into is just immediate, just stop.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dazzling spin!
Now you see what I can do.
Lightning arm! Ready to go!
Eat dirt! Crumble!
Dirt.
Demon Fang! In an instant! Impact Claw! Not a chance! Demon Fang!
Denied!
Too fast!
Stand back.
I'll
trip it up.
dreams.
Demon Fang!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yeah, so far it's only Alphen and Law
Nice
that have
one,
been doing
Alphen.
things.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Okay, you could really do with making the transition between swimming and not swimming a little bit nicer. The depths. What is this? Hi, Martin. How are you doing? Oh, you asked me how I'm doing. I guess I should answer first then. I'm doing pretty damn good today. I had a nice pasta bake that made me sweat a lot more than I intended because I put so much curry powder in it, but it was good. What about you? How are you doing today?
I think Hoodle senses something.
Well, make sure to get a nice nap or proper sleep, depending on whatever time it is for you. And I know I was watching, and then also I saw the other cheeky thing you did too.
This one's mine!
Demon Fang!
Swallow dance! Tiger blade!
You picked the wrong fight!
Yeah, I'm actually kind of streaming earlier than I would normally too, because I want to try and make more progress on
Not a chance!
my sci-fi design.
Dragon Shell! Take
Falling
this!
storm!
Demon Fang! I'm not done!
No,
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
I'm just being quiet and just chilling, and then all of a sudden I'll see like a little ping. Oh, what was said to me? Wait, how did they even know I was here? What?
That freaking does it!
Crescent moon! Nature ray!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
There we go.
God, get
You picked
behind
the
me!
wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Going in!
This one keeps
Oh.
charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me! Piercing
Well, I gotta support the homies if you can, you know?
flaming meteor!
Oh no. It's dead. And I'm still pressing buttons to attack.
I'm
Oops.
practically unstoppable.
Is this the right way? I can go back over there. What would even be over here? More enemies though. I'll be honest, like bear with me, I've got like a frog in my throat. There we go. I'm normally watching what you're doing to figure out what you're doing in regards to the art itself, you know, to improve my own art at some point. Eh. God, I sat there shocked for most of the fight. It's a little bit chaotic. It's only really bad whenever I'm. Oh wait, you're talking about the art. It's not chaotic. No, I wouldn't call it chaotic. See, that's not chaotic. I would call it. I would call that the painter way. Because you combine the colors of paint you choose at the time or different segments into a shape that's within your mind, or at least for reference. I don't know how you go about like figuring out your posing or whatever. I know you say you just paint for the sake of painting, but I still feel like there's still like a little bit of like guesstimation you do. And I think if have I seen you from the beginning? I can't remember. I've got a feeling you like pre-plan the pose. No, you definitely do, because I've seen you post the stuff on Blue Sky, and it's not chaotic. Far from it. You're probably only saying like it's chaotic because you're comparing yourself to other peers who are like, okay, I have a sketch stage where I figure out the pose, the body proportions, blah blah blah. Then you have a liner stage, and then you have a flat color stage, and then a shading stage, and then a tying stuff together stage.
The heavens must be smiling.
I would say that is the obviously a viable way, but your way is just very sit down and just do it.
You guys want to rest here?
You know, you'll spend a little bit of time figuring out your individual poses, forms, how you want things to kind of just look as a general end note, if I remember right. And then you'll start adding on base colors and everything else in a very painterly way. Like,
I always love the sound of
if
banging
anything,
away.
I would say that your way is very natural
We're almost there, guys.
and
Don't
very
let your guard
traditional. I'm almost sure you've said before that you're originally taught as a traditional artist. Traditional in the sense of like painting. Sorry, I'm also listening to another friend's stream, and currently there's a TTS going on, and it's short-circuiting my brain. It's Winston from Overwatch screaming, and it's kind of making my brain go.
Are you
Oh, this is different.
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Harrow. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his
Why is he
companion?
looking like a demon?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
That's very different. Oh my god, they're playing the Winston screaming again. God damn it.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
Ah, so I misunderstood. So you were originally digital, then you took a traditional. Oh wait, was that the course you did? Like, not like sometime last year. It was something you've been doing for a few years.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city.
Fucking Dark
first.
Souls ass city.
Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Right. Okay. I understand now. But yeah, obviously you spent a little bit of time figuring out like your individual style, and well, clearly it has done you a world of good because holy shit, I saw the most recent Noro piece you did. Obviously I was watching your most recent one, but I was also kind of like
Not a slave
distracted,
in
to be honest,
sight.
so I wasn't fully paying attention to anyone's
Where
streams I was
is
watching.
everyone? There
But I saw
aren't even
that,
any
and I was like,
soldiers.
damn.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about
I think
that
actually I was
either.
there for most of
not
it,
that.
or at least lurking.
Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead.
But like seriously,
Suppose we just
it's
walk right up to it then?
you've consistently
That's what
been
the
able to
guard from
put
before
out
said.
bangers
Now,
of
if we
pieces for
only knew
pieces
where
of
they were
pieces
keeping Shion, we
each
could
and every
trade it.
single time.
That's it.
That, for all intents and purposes, I do look up to
That
you
weird
in regards to
feeling.
your
It's not just that the city is empty. It
quality.
feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that
That's
you
why I do watch your
mention it,
streams
it
whenever I
does
can,
feel
because it's like,
strangely
oh, I can kind of pick
artificial.
up bits and pieces here.
Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Why the hell does he have a cathedral bell tower? Why is it dong and it's dinging? What the fuck?
Hey! You guys! What's going on?
They're wearing masks.
What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
Well, that's gonna be a horrible thing. We are going up against the guy who controls water.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean.
What does this map look like? Oh,
It didn't feel like those folks
yeah,
were just commuting
I kind of
north.
like the
The
city,
waterway they're floating on appears to lead
but
to
the
Del Far's
vibes
castle.
here.
If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Okay, maybe I'm just a freak. I really like the city.
Gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
It's making me think of
Liar!
Just kidding.
Anne Orlando.
You!
This weirdly great city that's seemingly empty except for a few spare souls. It's got a specific type of atmosphere that I really fucking like.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danin slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Yeah, no, that's... I really like this. I didn't like the previous ones. There was one in the first city, or first arc chapter? I don't know what to call it. And it was basically just generic Fire Torrent City.jpg. And it was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. And the second one was Ice Cold City, where everyone hates each other and is told to sell each other out, which
I've
is
seen
like, ah,
ghost towns
okay,
a little
interesting.
more alive in this city.
Third one
Where the hell
was
did all the Danins and
genuinely a
Renans go?
peaceful city that you'd expect for like chapter 1, but it was chapter like 4. Then the next one, which was genuinely a city in ruins because the people rose up to attempt an overtake, and they kind of destroyed half of it in due process. And then we're in this one, which is an empty, devoid city that has very pointy architecture, very gothic-y. Is it gothic? It might be gothic. At least gothic inspired. Because you got flying buttresses kind of out the wazoo. And it's very dark and dreary. It doesn't help that it's raining too. The raining part is kind of like the annoying part for me. Yes, I do like the rain and everything, but yeah, rain tends to eat into your FPS a little bit.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle. But...
These seem to be more like late Gothic era instead of early Gothic cathedral type stuff.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
Yeah, but then the door will open.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Oh.
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived!
They're being...
Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
No, I ain't gonna get off the boat. They're wearing masks.
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Xion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them?
Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Bull Run? Answer me!
No, he doesn't hear you.
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood.
They're pretty damn clean if you ask me right now.
But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
Probably.
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Certainly a lot to digest. Am I going to get straight into a boss fight, or do I have to go through a dungeon again? My God.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick.
Turn
Sick
them all
and
into the
deranged.
mercury-looking type of liquid.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
The water in their bodies.
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
Apparently.
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
Oh, he makes a good point.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
Yeah, but
All
blind
lords
loyalty.
are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
That's been squeezed out of them. Sax Leo. Sax? I don't like jazz. Okay, is this game going to make me go through another dungeon? Or am I just going to do a whole lot of talking? Oh!
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
She's been broken.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shion,
She's whispering really quietly. It's really hard to hear her.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion.
Lies.
Oh. Oh.
Swords! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense
Don't make the joke.
energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Yeah, he made the fucking prickly joke.
Get rid of the thorn. So we fight fire with fire. Unless you have a better idea. Alone. I'm all alone.
Just keep hitting them all.
Can't die. But I also can't live.
There's a lot of fucking thorns.
I...
Shion, we're coming for you! Won't let you down this
Will I get experience from this?
Ah! Pain I feel. It's nothing compared
Enjoy
to
your
what you're
dinner
going
and have a
through.
lovely
I
night.
won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion! Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Eat dirt.
More where that came from.
caught this infinite fight. Well, I got a good chunk of the site.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us! I'm alone.
That's not his hairstyle. That's not the one I gave him.
Alone. I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion.
It's a good thing he's wearing armor.
But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Oh! What the fuck?
Alvin!
He passed out.
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
What is going on?
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
It's gonna burn the fuck out of him, though.
Let's go.
Mint!
Full run is waiting.
Yeah, you guys are grabbing on a scorching hot piece of metal.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
Why are you fighting after all
While
that?
I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of
Mint.
me,
How's it going?
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Huh?
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
It definitely has.
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
Did
We
you
all
have a good
express
day
ourselves
today,
in
Mint?
different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
They really should. Shion has joined the party. This is a bunch of stuff that I wasn't expecting to have.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
Did she?
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion,
A lot of story just
So,
happened.
The Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago.
Well, I mean, hey,
Yes.
a tired day is a
That
tired
is a
day.
lot to take in,
If you
isn't
spend it
it?
resting, that's a good
I
thing to
never
do.
realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
Unless you're meant to have done
I
like a
could
bunch of
say
stuff,
the
then,
same.
well, that's different.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
God, for making him feel so
sorry,
bad.
My bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
No.
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power.
He is pretty fucking
He
strong.
chose not to, which means he's toying with us. Prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
but why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct?
Possibly.
Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly
Well,
we're gonna
hold
beat this
on.
creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
I don't
Way to
think
give us a heart
Alphen
attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while
is
there.
the sovereign.
I'm just glad everyone's
He's
safe.
just a
Really
sovereign.
glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion,
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
I think that's probably a good place to leave it off at. Because whatever happens next is going to be against the Lord. So with that, I'm going to call it there for now. I think it's a good enough layoff point, and also gives me something to put in my title for next time. But until then, I will catch you all later. We're going to raid out for Twitch at least. We are going to raid out to It's Me Hyrie. They are currently doing art of something. I'm not actually sure. I haven't been really fully paying attention to it. So that's the end for YouTube, and that is going to be the end for Twitch. So until then, I'll catch you all later. Also, bye, Mint.